Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to focus on protection today. What protection messages the angels want to share with you. I just want to say before you go ahead and watch this video, protection is needed right now, okay? So Archangel Michael was coming through specifically. We're going to take a look. We have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Okay, pile 1, you are ego. Let's go ahead and take a look around the protection that is needed for you at this time. So pile 1, I am getting this energy of ego coming through, and I'm having a vision of a bubble. Not like a bubble as in like when you blow a bubble, like, you know, the like speech bubble is what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing like a lightning bolt attached to it. And it kind of, it looks like this big cloud even. You know, the cloud symbol or emoji with the lightning bolt sort of looks like that, but very elongated. And I feel like I see that there has been a attack on your subconscious mind, your ideas, maybe even linked to the way that you speak. And I'm seeing that someone around you, it could be someone specific, but it also could be just collectively, has been trying to put up this barrier between your mind, and it's almost like they're trying to really stop your thought process. They really want to keep you attached in this cage almost, right? It's like, I want to keep you stuck. I feel like this person, now I'm saying this person because I do feel like it is one person. They have a lot of ego around them, and they like to attach their own inner suffering to other people, meaning they project onto you when it's not the truth. It is a mirror of them simply. And I feel like right now you are being asked by the angels to detach from this narrative of feeding this person, of even trying to stop this person. Now, I'm going to say this. Obviously, I am channeling the angels, right? It's not that they want you to just let it be, but they don't want you to get your own ego caught up with this person either, because I feel like you have a very strong angel that is coming through. I wish I had my other angel deck right now, but I don't. But we'll keep channeling. Some of you, it is Archangel Chamuel, okay? But regardless, some of you, even Mother Mary is coming through. Wow, your pile is very like attached to love right now, okay? Love is needed to end this suffering around you, is what I'm seeing. And I know we are witches, we are occultists, we are always tapped into our empowerment on this channel, but I need you to hear me out. And I feel like this is what your angel is saying. Your guardian angel is saying, hear me out. Just don't do too much right now. Don't make crazy decisions. Do your protection and make sure that your wards are up. Make sure that you are transmuting and you are using the power of crystals or whatever it is that you like to use. And I'm seeing, you know, in the movies, what is that woman with the torch? I don't know. I'll have to probably leave an image if I can find one. But, you know, in the movies, like the, is it Lionsgate? No, I don't even know. I can't remember. But she has a torch, kind of reminds me of a Kate. This could even be a Kate's energy coming through, right? But it's almost like this ward of a light that is coming around you. That is the protection for you. It is not so much what you need to do or the lessons that you need to teach this person and uphold. You just need to detach, make sure that you are understanding what this person is mirroring. Well, this person is mirroring that, you know, maybe I have been holding on to this person in a way that I don't need to hold on to anymore. Because to have ego, I feel like there is some either emotional exchange going on. there's an emotional cord, or maybe it's subconscious. It's like in the back of your mind, I don't really like this person. And I feel like the angels are saying for you, the protection that can be done is around love for you right now, because you're about to transition into a lot of love. And I know we spend our whole lives hating, or like hating who we're growing up around, and we attract enemies when we don't really need to attract them, right? But it's almost like this energy now where it's like, okay, I'm no longer just a black sheep, or I'm no longer just attached, right? Now it's time for me to free myself and actually focus on the people that are loving me. And that is how you can really protect yourself at this time, okay? Because again, on this card it says illusion, dependency, materialism. This person is holding on to a lot of your anger, or again your ego, like the emotions that it's like, try me, you know, like when someone tries you and it's like, don't even start right now, because if I come forwards, I'll finish this whole thing up, okay? I see it. Some of you are Leos, okay? Or you have like a lot of fire within you, regardless of your sign, right? But it's almost like this person is, that's what they're attracted to. They're almost pulling on this need to have you keep coming back to them. And you see how the cage is open? The cage is open, which means this person's not even like trying to trap you necessarily. Not physically, right? They're doing a lot of behind the scenes work, don't get me wrong, but they're trying to keep you in this cage. But the angels are saying, if you let go of your ego, or you let go of what is controlling you with this person, when you believe in your protection, baby, you're protected. So it's like, don't keep flying into this cage and eating the food if it's like bothering you, right? Allow like the goddesses to do the work. A lot of you have goddesses coming in, okay? I see this temple of self at this time. 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords. What did we say? Literally, that is the tea, honey. You see the way they're trying to keep you isolated. They want you to feel alone. They want you to feel trapped in yourself. They want you to feel like you're going crazy. Like, no matter what I do, this person just keeps leeching off of me, or they keep trying me. But you see that like wand he's holding, sorry, not sword, but a wand. You see how it's illuminating? I'm telling you, it's giving me like torch energy. It's giving like I have the power. Like, you will not cross over my energy. You will not cross over this doorway. Hecate, she rules doorways. Some of you need to do a bit of protection around a doorway. But mostly it is the emotional stuff that is feeding off of you. And that's what they want you to stop. Let's see. When you understand your presence, this person dissipates, I'm telling you. This person is going to crumble really quick when you're not feeding them. That's what the angels are saying. It's almost like, you see how like my perspective just changed looking at this card, because the 8 of Swords talks about a lot of restriction. But do you see how it now looks like, if you change your perspective real quick, do you see how it's not so much that you're trapped, but do you see how it's like you're standing in front of this barrier, and it's almost like your presence, the light behind you, it is like, you shall not pass. Have you seen not the Lion King, what's it called, Lord of the Rings, the first one, where he makes I think it's the demon, right? He says, you shall not pass. But it's almost like you're standing at this little isolation zone they've made for you, and you're like, what's up? Like, what's the tea? Is this like a barrier supposed to stop me? You know, it's like their subconscious energy, their emotions that have been mirroring onto you, what they've been projecting onto you has created this barrier But it's like when you know yourself and you are healed, and not even just that you're healed, but you know when you no longer let something control you, and it's like, that's not going to stop me. You're not going to stop me from getting my blessings. You're not going to stop me from being who I am. And the angels are saying the protection for you right now, it is your perspective. Once you let go of this ego, everything changes. The Fool card. You see? Do not be a fool. Do not be a fool to stay triggered by this person. This dog is trying to stop him. Is it, or is it like keeping him from moving forward? Someone is putting fears in your ear. They want you to stay stuck. They want you to believe in this energy of like, you'll never get better than me, or you'll never leave your tower, right? Some of you have been isolated for a long time, but it's like you're finally getting the courage to stand up for yourself, to actually assert the boundaries that you need. And this person keeps trying to come in your ear, but when you pay it no mind and you just like honestly act like a fool, literally act like a fool, and don't let it bother you anymore, and don't let it take from you, because what are you really taking? What is the prize here? I'm still going to move. I'm still going to win. I'm still going to get everything that I want. You know why? Because I'm willing to take the leap. And it's you that is truly scared. It is your fears that are coming up. It is not mine. You're scared to lose me, not the other way around. And you see how you take your power back? I don't need to shuffle anymore. I love and appreciate you. I hope that was helpful. Okay, pole 2. You are the Sun card. Let's go ahead and channel in. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, I knew that Archangel Michael was going to come through one of the piles. Before I even planned to do this video, he has been coming out. And I feel like he's coming out for your pile. So specifically, Archangel Michael may be someone that you want to work with. But I also feel Apollo's coming through with the sun. This can also symbolize Lucifer's energy if you want to. Obviously, this is like a protection with the angels, but go off whatever is coming through for you. So I feel like you've been stuck in this cornfield is what I'm seeing. I don't know why Chicken Little's coming up. So Chicken Little may be fears, okay? Fears that other people have put onto you, or expectations other people have put onto you, right? But I see this energy of like almost like a spaceship coming over this cornfield. And it's like you have been stuck in someone else's narrative. You've been like isolated to this place, and it feels very dark, this cornfield. It feels very like isolating, and it feels just like draining. Like you are tired of people draining your energy, and it's a lot of people around you. So it could be someone that you live with, it could be someone that you're forced to be around, it could just be someone that you've cut ties with, but it's like, I still feel you in my dreams. I still feel you all around me. And I feel like you're fed up, and it's almost like in this cornfield, you're looking up at the spaceship and you're like, someone come and fucking save me, because I am done. I've tried every protection. I have been doing what I need to do. And yeah, they've been working, but it's like, I'm done being in this place. And I feel like almost like this apparition of Archangel Michael's coming through, of Lucifer, and it is this need to trust your own narrative and your own story, your own self. And I feel like it's symbolic that even Lucifer's coming through, because that gives me Saturn energy, okay? Some of you Satan, but the following. And Chicken Little is all about like his father. He like, was it that he didn't want to do baseball, or his father just wouldn't believe him? Like he just like, it was tired of being this failure. And I feel like you have been living for other people, but you've been isolating in other people's story. Does that make sense? So it's like, you know, you don't want to be around these people. You know, you want more for yourself. You deserve better. But it's like in this story, like you just have like a tiny little cornfield with like a tiny yellow little flower. And it's like, I'm even seeing tangled with the flower. It's like, just like help me, or give me a wish, or just like save me from myself. And I feel like it is this realization for you, what is going to help your protection like really rise, is this realization that you deserve to be happy, or you deserve to really stop giving to people that don't give to you anymore. And it's almost like, look, Chicken Little, he had to figure it out on his own, right? He had to deal with what he was feeling when it came to his father. And I feel like you need to bring to life, or bring to light, honestly, as well, what really is keeping you stuck. What is really keeping you stuck to that person or that situation, right? Otherwise, nothing's going to change. And I see sunflowers, right? And of course we have sunflowers on here. But I'm also seeing like a vase of flowers, which may be helpful for protection. Keeping something light around you, whether it's a crystal or like flowers specifically, will help brighten up the mood, okay? This is like even Persephone coming through. She's reminding you of flowers. And you need to realize that you are the flower, you are the light. So you have the power to transmute it, but it's like because you haven't been seeing yourself as this light, or you haven't been seeing yourself as worthy compared to these people. Because like if you truly felt light, this power of these people, this person would not be here. It would not be here. It would truly like light up around you. And it's like self-concept. When you see yourself as happy, or you start to believe in the possibility of you and being enough, being successful even, right? Being protected, you are going to start mirroring that. And you can start even calling and setting on, wow, like people show me so much fucking love. I can't believe like I didn't even realize people around me were not so great. You know what I mean? Like you need to even, because with the sun can be blinding. So I'm gonna say it. In fact, you know, be a bit delusional. I think it's good to be a bit delusional sometimes. I always say like we don't want to be too delusional, but it's time for your enthusiasm to grow. And I feel like the challenge here for you around your protection is like, can I truly allow enthusiasm in places that aren't that enthusiastic, that don't bring me happiness? You know, it's a bit of a challenge. Tell me about Pole 2's protection. I did hear the word say no then. Okay, it is okay to say no. Some of you, laughter really helps you, okay? Like just laughing about it. That sounds a bit insane as well, especially if it's like a very deep situation. But sometimes just saying no. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You need to change the way that you're looking at things. You need to change your perspective on it, and you need to start embracing yourself, is what I feel. Because I feel like you've been doing this routine of protection that focuses a lot on the negative. It focuses a lot on transmuting that negative energy. And yes, that is very helpful. Your wards are probably very powerful, or sunflowers. Again, I'm telling you, flowers, yellow flowers for you. Even around springtime, I'm seeing, is that when daffodils come out, right? But I do feel like you need to change up your protection, where it's like it focuses on bringing in the good stuff. So it's like I'm divinely protected. All I see is supportive friends, supportive energy, supportive families. You need to bring more love and happiness into you, opposed to like warding away a lot of people or warding away a lot of negativity. You may be noticing your protection is like so strong that it's protecting you from good stuff as well. And I feel like it's actually going to help not only protect you doing it this way, but it's going to help you attract so many better things. It's like you're going to transition into happiness. I swear. because it's like the more happy things that you're noticing, the more your mind is going to be like, wow, like, yeah, consciously, I can't believe I was ever worrying about that. And it's like, I actually see you in the future. You're like, I forgot that evil eye was a thing. I forgot that bad things like that happen with people. I don't really experience that. You know, a strong prayer as well. Some of you, maybe a daily practice for some of you. I'm just thinking for some of you, if it's not a daily practice, because if you're already doing a daily practice and again it focuses more on the negative, then maybe you need to switch things up, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, to me, that is also like switching up our routine. But for others of you, it may be helpful to do a bit of a protective affirmation or protective prayer, or even just a prayer that isn't just so much protection, like having your other things in order when it comes to protection, but then they're saying like add a bit of like, oh my god, like friendships love me, or like, you know, I'm supported. Because I feel like when you start to feel supported within yourself, when you start to recognize I'm deserving of good people around me, like fuck yeah, I am. When you get to that place, you'll be able to start feeling the presence. It will even help your money, is what they're saying. And we have the Page of Swords. So it's time to try something new. It's time to even learn new protection rituals and energy. It's time to strengthen who you are. You may need to do something around boundaries, is what I feel. You need to strengthen your voice. Yeah, this is all, like literally the angels are saying for you, Pearl 2. You need to strengthen you. It is not about the protection around you. Like, have all that in place, but it's about like, how can I strengthen myself too? Because it will make you unstoppable. You may be very outspoken as well, or maybe you're not even taking action as much sometimes. You look for the protection in other things rather like you need to start seeing it within yourself. But I also feel like Page of Swords, being honest with yourself and what you need. So we have the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles. You need to free yourself from this mindset that you shouldn't be outspoken, or you shouldn't be able to really express yourself, you know. I feel like maybe even people, like what the energy is coming through, it's like you have been stuck again in this tradition, you've been stuck in this little cornfield, and it's like you've become normalized to doing things. You don't just like speak your opinion, you know. It's like, okay, I have to be wary, I have to look, like I have to be respectful of people around me. And I'm not saying like you should become disrespectful or anything, but it's like it's time for you to move in your vibration, you know what I mean? It's time for the world to revolve around me. And I don't care how egoic that sounds, but it's true. Okay, because you're playing it small, or you're settling in things that don't make you happy with people that just don't allow you freedom, and it's time for you to be free. So there could be new moves coming in, or there is a need, Six of Swords here, to let go of the baggage of people around you, because once you do, you let go of what is weighing down on you, you are going to be able to feel a lot more free and a lot more protected. Okay, I love and appreciate you. I hope that was helpful. Okay, Pearl 3, you are the Wheel of Fortune. Let's go ahead and take a look. What is the protection that is needed at this time? So I'm almost seeing like this hurricane in my vision, right? But then it's also showing me like this ring of smoke. Oppression is what I'm hearing. I feel like you've been trapped in a cycle for a very long time of this need to give to others, okay? It feels like there is an exchange happening with a one particular person, or when it comes to even individuals, it could be more than one person, right? And it's almost like this cycle that keeps happening where it's like they keep draining you, or they keep allowing you to feel stuck and isolated. They're keeping you from your true purpose. And I feel like some of you, church is coming through. Okay, so your protection could be a ritual, or it could be something where like community helps you, whether it is going to church, whether it is reading Bible verses, whether it is doing like a protection spell every month, whatever works for you. Pile 3 is what I'm hearing. But I feel like it has the power to end a lot of suffering. And I see this one cycle is coming to an end. It is like, oh, like it's moving away is what I feel. And I feel like your protection is very centered around, it's funny because I was about to say singing, and then we have renewal here. Archangel Gabriel's coming through. Some of you, your ancestry is very important as well. I do see the energy of a red ribbon. So I don't know if you wear like, you can, I forgot what they're called. They're the 7 knots, okay? It's like a red string and it has 7 knots. And it brings good luck. I think for some of you that is important, or for some I hear like a jade bracelet. There is something very symbolic even around the color red. Like it really helps you strengthen and bring in new abundance. You need to be doing like an active ritual. You need to be in consistent flow is what I'm hearing. And I'm telling you, like, wow, it's like your protection doubles in strength when you put yourself in a constant ritual, constant protection cycle. Like I'm seeing hymns, I'm seeing like even just singing protection. Something that you do around protection really is strengthful for you. Okay, I'm telling you, like 10 and 20 literally doubles in strength. Okay, like it's very, very powerful. You see the 8 of Pentacles is here as well. It like really works for you. It's something where like you do something. Maybe it's even a salt circle, right? Because I'm seeing like a ring of circle, or like smoke cleansing. So you need to do something, and I'm hearing like annually you do it, or monthly. I'm hearing collective consciousness. So if you are channeling collective readings, or you're doing anything at channeling, you may need to do like a transmutation after, or you need to make sure that you rid people's energy. But I am seeing like literally you blink sometimes and it's like I'm protected. So we have wise counselor. You see, some of you, Queen of Cups, you are a therapist, or you deal with a lot of people's emotions. Some of you are empaths here, and because you are an empath, that means that a lot of people's energy puts you in a cycle. It puts you in this constant need to give, whether you're giving because of your job, or it's because you are used to being an empath, you're used to like helping people. But I feel like you really need to do something that creates space for yourself. You know what I mean? Even just the energy of self-reflection for you is what I feel they're saying. Music, frequencies. There is, wow, you are very protected though. I swear, I'm not just saying this. So again, the energy of learning and traditions is here as well. At the bottom of the card, some of you, again, traditions with protection are going to help you, or getting into some kind of flow with it. You know, it's like every time I do something, I'm going to cleanse out, or I'm going to put on a frequency while I'm doing something, because it's going to help your energy levels. Because some of you, your energy may crash. I'm even hearing something around sugar. Some of you, you're not having enough sugar, or some of you, too much sugar can allow you to crash. But I feel like I see like you're very spiritual, Pile 3. I don't know if you are. That is what I'm seeing though. It's like, but it's so natural, and it's just like people wouldn't look at you and think, oh, I'm spiritual. Not really. It's like something around your energy is just like so giving. It's so motherly. It's so fatherly even. It is so like trusted. But I do feel like because you're in some sort of leadership role, or you are someone that is going to listen to a lot of people, I need to make time for myself. I need to allow myself space. I need to make sure I'm looking after myself. And that sort of protection creates protection all around you. Queen of Swords. You're very direct, and some of you very on it with your protection. Indigenous women are coming through. You have a lot of ancestry, you see, even just the angels as a whole. Your third eye, you need to anoint your third eye as well, is what I'm seeing. I almost feel this like cold presence coming in, right? It's like, I'm telling you, you could open like a freezer door and set your intentions and speak and say, this freezer is gonna ice me. The colder I get, the more protected I get. It's like, you're very like, I don't know what the word is, flexible maybe. But I do feel like you have been seeing someone here that has been taking from your energy. Some of you, it is a partnership. Others, I don't know if it is another spiritual counselor. You keep feeling someone tugging at your energy, and you're getting to the point where it's like, I'm pissed off. Like, stop trying to take from me. Stop trying to come into my energy field. Like, they're coming through your dreams, or it's like you haven't said anything yet because it almost makes you feel a bit nervous to have the conversation, but it needs to be had. King of Pentacles. Again, this could even be a connection. Someone that is very good business-wise. This could be someone that you work with, a boss as well, that you have to protect. I don't know why it came in, but I'm seeing like assistant. Are you an assistant for someone? I don't know, or someone's an assistant for you. Just be careful with who's around you. If it's not an assistant, maybe it's someone that supports you financially as well. But I do see this exchange that is happening where someone is taking from you, and I don't feel like it's maliciously. It's more the energy exchange, because I'm seeing your energy keeps crashing. You're very protective over this person, especially if it's a lover. And I don't know if they 100% realize they're doing it. They're very selfish and a bit ego driven. Okay, they're very much in their own energy, but it's like you're protecting someone that is a lot more strategic than you think. They are very generous to you, and that's why you feel like you have to like give to a person, or you have to give to people. But I feel like I'm seeing the crown chakra really opening up here. There is a bit of an exchange that is weird, and it may just be a misunderstanding for some of you as well, right? It's like, okay, they're the King of Pentacles, you're the Queen of Swords, so you know, the Queen of Swords, she's a bit cooler in her approach. She's a bit more assertive and watchful. Whereas the King of Pentacles is a bit generous, and sometimes he may overgive, or he may do things a bit selfishly as well. And it's like, oh, okay, like, if we're going to work together, we need to get this boundary straight. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like it's bad for you. Six of Wands. This is someone that is seeing that you're getting a lot of recognition. Four of Wands. So there is also like a past partnership here coming through. King of Wands as well. I did see the Knight of Wands earlier as well, wanting to come through, but I didn't pick it. We have the Three of Wands here. So just be aware, okay? You're a leader first and foremost, and you set the boundary and the tone for your business, for your environment. So I feel like the main guidance is allow the success to come in, or the recognition. You have a lot of recognition coming in. You're about to have a lot of people watchful of you. Some of your business is literally going to take off, and you're not going to know how to deal with this either. You're going to maybe feel a bit protective, or a bit like, why the fuck is everyone in my energy? But it's actually a good thing. You may need to do a bit of a ward to make sure people aren't taking from you. But overall, like, don't focus on the loss too much is what they're saying. There is celebration, but there's also endings here. There is going to be a contract that is renewed for you as well, which I feel like is going to bring you a lot of success. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a contract with someone. I love and appreciate you, Pole 3. I hope that was helpful.